When we took delivery of this full-size pickup some 6 months ago, it was known as the Dodge Ram. Now it's simply Ram, with the Chrysler Group separating its truck lineup from the Dodge car brand. But that's the only change. We once again picked the Ram pickup as a Motor Week Driver's Choice winner. We still believe our 1500 is the best truck for the personal use buyer. For heavy-duty work needs, we now recommend the new 2500 and 3500 series. As for our long-term 1500, we love the Ram box option with its lockable side rail storage bins. If you can live without some bed width, it really helps preserve interior room for people. Our SLT Crew Cab 4x4 is a comfortable long-distance crew carrier. But it's not the most fuel efficient. We opted for the 4.7-liter V8 rather than the 5.7 Hemi to conserve gas. However, after 10,000 miles, it stands at only 15.3 per gallon of regular. Upcoming fuel economy mandates are putting pressure on Ram and other big truck brands to make big improvements. And we'll have another Motor Week long-term road test update soon. New York-based Baldwin Motion Performance Group built some of the fastest Chevys the golden age of muscle ever saw. Big bore bow tie creations which included fire-breathing Camaros, Chevelles, and Corvettes. But they didn't get the recognition they deserve from the contemporary motor press. To set the record straight, Baldwin Motion PR guru and former Vet magazine editor Martin Shore has written Motion Performance, Tales of a Muscle Car Builder. Shore's entertaining prose chronicles the firm's high-octane history from its humble service station roots to the very last 500-horsepower made-to-order Vet founder Joel Rosen ever turned a wrench on. Page after page of vintage photographs bring Shore's first-hand accounts of muscle car madness to life. Time once again for Jessica Choxy and all the latest motor news.
What makes the Chicago Auto Show so important to car makers is that most of the million plus that attend actually buy cars. And what showgoers like in the Windy City may actually end up in driveways everywhere. Ford came with something new for almost every buyer taste. For the high-performance crowd, an even faster Shelby GT500. It's lighter with 550 horsepower. That's 10 more than the car we recently tested. For families, the heavily revised Ford Edge. Its rounded crossover form is fronted by a drop-jaw, 3-bar grille, and skinny headlights. The 5-passenger interior has higher quality materials and a better integrated instrument panel with the new My Ford Touch interface and option. A turbocharged EcoBoost 4-cylinder will be standard for a 30% gain in fuel economy. But to really conserve petrol, try Ford's all-electric propane and natural gas-powered Transit Connect vans. And you may see a propane CNG Transit Connect taxi pull up to your curb soon. Chevrolet has long used Chicago to show off its latest consumer trucks, and this year was no exception. While the 2011 Silverado heavy-duty pickup doesn't look that much different, it's all new under the skin. A much more robust frame, new suspension, added features, and a more powerful and cleaner 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8. Torque may top 700. Chicago celebrated 2 anniversaries. The Chevrolet Suburban first arrived in 1935. Now 75 years later, it remains true to its original 8-passenger mission. At the other end of people moving is this 40th anniversary edition of the Nissan 370Z. It's hard to believe it's been 40 years since the original 240Z, but car enthusiasts are much happier for it. 2 standout concepts bowed at Chicago. This Odyssey concept is very close to production model due later this year. Minivan styling gets a welcome jolt from a lightning bolt side character line that allows for a dropped rear quarter window. Everyone got a bit of a shock from this Kia Ray plug-in hybrid concept. From Kia's California design studio, this shaved 4-door based on the Forte platform forgoes outside mirrors for cameras. Both a 1.4-liter gas engine and a 105 horsepower electric motor drive the Ray, with a said 50-mile range on electric alone. Other new sedans arriving in Chicago included a restyled Toyota Avalon, and Hyundai's comparable Azera also gets a new nose and updates. While BMW picked Chicago to show its latest performance collaboration, the B7 Alpina. This very limited edition 7 Series sports a 500 horsepower V8. Proof that Chicago 2010 was a great auto show to be enjoyed by all.